Do what you want.
Come on, witch. Show you the wonders a pair of pliers can work. You'd be surprised.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
I want to say that so bad, but we know saying that's just gonna again probably get into a huge fight. So, oh, I wonder what that dropping bottle or what that means. Not in the mood.
Not in the mood.
You've two choices, Witcher. Drink or die.
There's a third option.
Oh yeah? What might that be?
I'm going to kill you.
Guards! In here!
Oh, shit. Alright, so we know that that's not the right way either. I thought us acting like a badass would get him to, like, not drink. I'm afraid that if I drink, it's poison. Exactly, but we've gotta, there's gotta be some way, I mean, I don't think we're just gonna, we can't, we're the Witcher, we're not gonna die from poison, so I guess it really doesn't matter if we drink something like that. Alright. I know, you guys want me to fight, but I don't want to. I want to do this the right way. I always try to do things the right way.
Guided by Karine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I.
We need to find the information that we need, and that's the whole point.
Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
I believe I told you not to let anyone in.
Unless they had information concerning Philippa Eilhart. This Witcher says he's got just that.
Anyone can claim that.
We'll start with your pinky nail. Nah, let's go for your ring finger. This little piggy went to market.
But it's not that easy to bring us Triss Merigold.
Is that who I hear? Very well. I'll go see her shortly. But first, let us talk. Sit. Sit. Have a drink, Witcher.
Why the drink?
Triss Merigold has been captured. An occasion worthy of a toast, don't you think?
Sidarian.
A 1261 vintage, year of the massacre of Sintra.
Stop squirming. This little piggy went home.
Kurt, please see why Miss Merigold squeals so convincingly. Perhaps she needs something. Hot irons, for instance.
Speaking of metal, this goblet's silver. Making sure I'm not a Doppler.
Ah, it's immediately apparent. A professional. I find that refreshing. But to answer your question, one can never be too careful. You'd be surprised how many come here turn to rancid jelly as soon as they grip the goblet.
Got a silver sword on my back. That not enough?
It proves nothing. Dopplers can change their bodies at will into materials that look and feel like silver as well. Materials that have none of silver's useful properties naturally.
See, you're an expert on Dopplers.
I'd expect a witcher of all things to understand the value of knowing one's enemy.
This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none.
Now, let us talk shop. I shall pay you twice the usual reward for Marigold.
Awfully generous. Why?
Well, you've turned in your lover. The emotional trauma it must entail. You deserve compensation.
Yeah, I've plowed Triss. But what does it matter if you're paying gold for her head?
Oh yeah. Nearly forgot the mutations strip witches of feelings.
Be brave, dear. Just one more fingernail and we'll move on to the other hand. This little piggy went wee, wee, wee. Ow! Bitch bit me. Ah, the bitch bites. Let's put a collar on her. Dimeritium ought to calm her down.
You surprise me, Geralt. Perhaps we can deal after all. So, you know something about Philippa, but I wager you won't share this information for free. What do you want in return?
It's simple. Free Dandelion.
A degenerate bard for information about Philippa. Tempting offer, I admit, but I must say no. You see, I've a magnificent execution plan for Dandelion in Oxenford. A breaking wheel, flaying alive, and so forth. It should work wonders for the mores of the academic youth and townsfolk.
When's this morally instructive spectacle due to take place?
When I issue the order, in person, Dandelion will remain in the dungeons beneath Temple Isle until then. So sorry I cannot be of help. Perhaps we can agree different terms. But first, let's see how Miss Marigold fares. It's grown suspiciously quiet in there. Come.
He say where Dandelion is?
Yes, but... Triss.
Wow. Oh my gosh, wow.
I should tend to your wounds.
No need. I'm fine. Well, mostly fine. Should heal in time for my wedding.
Sorry. Should have gotten you out sooner.
Don't apologize. I knew what I was signing up for.
I cannot believe it went like that. That was freaking amazing. Oh wow, that was awesome.
How do I say this? That was just a bit premature.
What do you mean?
Manga said Dandelion's locked up on Temple Isle. Dungeon right under the temple. He was planning to execute him in Oxenford. Also said they'd only let Dandelion out of his cell once Manga gave the order, in person.
Shit. I'm so sorry, Geralt. I should have thought it through, but when I saw him,
After what they subjected you to, no need to explain.
He'd never have agreed to help us. Even if I
know. Let's not dwell on this. We should think about what to do next.
Dandelion's safe for now, though out of reach. We don't stand a chance of breaking him out. Temple Isle's impregnable, and Menga's not likely to order his transfer, or anyone's for that matter.
Let's search his corpse.
Right. Could find something that'll help us. Just his office key in his pockets. Here. Nothing under his belt. Wait. Something sewn in the lining.
What is it?
The key to a vault. Here. Give it to Dijkstra with my regards.
Saw Menga burn a sheet of paper right before we came in here.
Could have been something on it that would have helped us. Too late now.
So there's no way you could recover the note?
Sadly, no. I'm a sorceress, not a miracle worker.
Could you revive him?
Maybe. If I actually practiced black magic. Haven't sunken that low just yet. Nothing but dead ends. We'll need to make do.
Breaking Dandelion out's starting to look like our last option.
Geralt, you know me. I'm all for finding solutions. I don't give up easily. But in this case, there's no hope. Not a shred. No one escapes the dungeons beneath the temple, and no one's ever been broken out.
Anyone actually tried?
They've tried, Geralt. I've tried, to be exact. Shortly before you arrived. It almost cost me my life.
Menga's the only one who could have ordered Dandelion's release.
Yes. Or someone who looks exactly like him.
A Doppler?
Mm-hmm. Your old friend Dudu Biberveld impersonated the halfling merchant. Dandelion claimed he seemed more real than the original. So much so, Vivaldi gave him a loan of several thousand crowns without batting an eye.
Yeah, except Dudu's in hiding right now. Priscilla might know something, though.
Fingers crossed. Listen, there is one other thing I wanted to talk about, but not here, not now. Come by when you have a moment. I'd appreciate it. All right, we need to get out of here.
All right. So find a way out of the witch hunter's outpost. Optional sneak out of the witch hunter's outpost. Ooh, I like that version. All right, so we'll search around here. I'm sure we can find some cool stuff. I love the way light looks. It's a dwarf door. All right, so clearly we're gonna take this option, but I'm still searching more of the room. All right, let's go to the other room where I think that's where we came from.
I either go out another way or ready my sword.
Geralt, over here.
All right, where I'm not seeing... Oh, wait a second. How do I get up there? I mean, that stuff wouldn't be lit up unless I could get up there. Maybe climbing up here? Nope. So I'm trying to look. Could be something with this. So no, you can't climb this. Alright, so like I said, unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to get whatever's over here, so... And I don't see anything else of some importance that we'd be... Why can't we just jump out here? We can jump across there. Do a little Assassin's Creed work. Why would they put stuff up there if you can't even get up there? I mean, I could try to blow it off, but that sounded bad. I don't think that's going to work, though. Alright. Let's go. So we want, like I said, we're doing the optional sneak. Alright, so we'll search this room, too. Yeah, there's a guard right there, so clearly that's not the way that we want to go, obviously. So since we're sneaking, we're going this way. But I don't see anything else left in this room to check out. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Kind of hoping there'd be like a secret of some sorts. Alright, looks like we may be able to sneak out. Nice.
This is where we split up. But first, let's burn this shack down.
Agreed. We've left too much evidence.
Yeah, but I also need to blow off some steam.
All right. Just doing some more checking here.
That should do it. I'm going. You should too.
Not about to use the teleport, though. See you, Trace.
Oh, well, that sucks. Alright, there's got to be a way for us. It's probably... I would say, you know, we can't jump. There we go. And there you go. Alright.
You there, Mr. Reuben wants a word.
Impatient old bastard.
What?
Nothing. Be there soon.
Who do I spy? Why, it's Geralt of Rivia.
Will you stop following me already?
I will, soon as you tell me where my treasure is.
Me and Menge didn't see eye to eye.
How badly?
Badly.
I suppose that explains the smoke. My treasure's not in there, is it? Burning with the witch hunters.
Didn't see it anywhere, and 20 tons of gold is hard to miss.
You mean to say you've come to me empty-handed?
First off, you came to me. Second, I do have something in my hand. The key to a vault, found it on Menge.
A vault that I need to find on my own. You've not made things much easier for me. Give me that.
That's all you're gonna say? No wry remark, no scintillating joke.
You want a knee slapper? Fine, I'll tell you one. Ready? You lied to me. Again.
What?
You knew from the start who robbed me, but you didn't deign to share that information with me.
How'd you find out?
I asked the questions here.
Not true. That was a statement. Come on, Dijkstra. This tough guy act doesn't work on me. We're both adults. Act like one.
Ah, Geralt. I should have you strangled, but I like you bastard.
I like you too, you count without a county. Now that we've professed our feelings for each other, how'd you figure it out?
Since from the start you were up to something. You didn't haggle about your pay. And then I heard from my sources that Margrave Henkel and Dandelion had rubbed elbows. Wasn't hard to connect the dots. And now, time to settle things.
That a threat?
Quite the contrary. You helped me, Witcher. So in spite of everything, you've earned your reward.
Don't bother. I know what happened to Dandelion.
Then take my coin. I always pay my debts, even to liars. And a final humble plea. Don't try to fool me again. Ever.
Alright, so magically we still completed the mission. I don't know how that... And we got some coin for it. Only 90 though. Not really that much. But yeah, we did what we needed to do. So now we're supposed to talk to Priscilla. And she is a little bit of ways away. This is such a huge city. I really love the way the game looks. I mean, let's think about this, alright? So CD Projekt Red, I mean, you know, when they started The Witcher was an okay looking game, but it definitely wasn't a AAA title, right? So word of mouth and just how amazing the gameplay itself is, not necessarily the way it looks. Word of mouth got around and they were able to fund Witcher 2, which looked leaps and bounds better than the original. And of course that was an amazing, fun game. Very hard and difficult too. And then because of the success of Witcher 2, you've got The Witcher 3, which is technically a story that was never supposed to be. I mean, the official Witcher books ended with the book. This is not an official, like, the way it continues. It's not like where Game of Thrones is still continually going on and then there's stories inside that world on HBO and on the Telltale game series. But it's more like this has nothing to do with the developers whatsoever. This is strictly straight up CD Projekt Red has been given the license to make more Witcher games. That's still not a part of the actual canon of the books, but it's so fun to see what they've come up with and to learn about characters from the books and to see how far they've come. It almost looks like there's a person up there, but I just thought that was really kind of interesting and cool to think about and all that stuff. Alright, we need a key. But yeah, so we're going to continue going on. Really happy with the way The Witcher 3 looks, and I think it's only going to get better. Alright, so we need to find Priscilla. My guess is she is above us, because there is a mark that says above.
Why? Even with the war on, they still manage to procure high beverages.
And so we're back where we started here, it looks like.
Tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Dandelion. I know where he is.
Where?
Dungeons on Temple Isle.
That's not a nice jest.
No jest, sadly. But don't worry, we'll pull him out. Triss has an idea. All we gotta do is find Dudu.
So you must find Dudu in order to find Dandelion.
I can't
The
help
aim
but
of
laugh at that.
ultimately finding Ciri. Sounds like an awful lot of searching, but I do wish you luck.
Don't have a choice. I gotta meet Horson Jr. He might know something.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Count blah blah blah's quest complete. Finally.
Take care now.